So what really makes a sport more than just its rules and the final score? Today, we're going to look beyond just one single game. We're actually drawing from a classic 1940s film to try and uncover what people call the timeless, enduring spirit of cricket.
And this quote, wow, it really captures a powerful idea, doesn't it? What we're about to see is so much more than just a match. The idea here is that the real soul of the game, well, it isn't on the scoreboard. It's found in the hearts of the people who play it and the people who love it. It's about something bigger.
And the stage for this story is just as important as the players. We're at the legendary Lord's Cricket Ground, and this place, it feels less like a stadium and more like, a cathedral dedicated to the game itself.
Just try to imagine it. The buzz of the crowd, that feeling of anticipation just hanging in the air. At a place like Lord's, history isn't just something in a book. You can feel it. It's a living, breathing presence. Tradition is absolutely everything here, and it turns every single match into a huge cultural event.
And the ritual, it actually begins way before a single ball is even bowled. The preparation of the wicket, that's the pitch, right, is this incredibly meticulous art form. It's rolled, it's mowed, and it's marked with absolute painstaking precision. This carefully prepared little strip of earth, this is where the whole contest really begins.
Okay, so with the stage so perfectly set, it is time for the main event. We're talking about a historic test match between two of the sport's greatest rivals, England versus Australia. So, the coin toss goes Australia's way, and they decide to bat first. You've got their opening batsmen, Barnes and Morris, striding out to the crease. And who are they facing? England's really formidable bowler, Alec Bedser. With Captain Yardley leading the way, England takes the field, and the battle is officially on. And right from the very beginning, Australia just asserts its dominance. In their first turn at bat, they rack up this huge score. They put themselves a massive 135 runs ahead of England. Now, in a game like this, that's not just a lead. That is a mountain to climb.
So this puts England in a really, really tough spot. They're facing what's known as a follow-on. And what that means is, because their score is so much lower, Australia can actually force them to bat again immediately. There's no chance to rest, no chance to regroup. The pressure is just absolutely immense.
And, while under all that pressure, England buckles. They're bowled all out for just 215 runs. So that confirms the follow-on, and it just digs them into an even deeper hole.
And Australia, well, they totally seize the opportunity. They come back to bat and just put on a masterclass. Their batsman Barnes is simply unstoppable. He scores an incredible 141 runs all by himself, making an English comeback look, well, pretty much impossible.
But listen, this whole story isn't just about the numbers on a scoreboard. If we really want to understand this game, we've got to look beyond the runs and the wickets. We need to explore the deeper skill, the history, really, the art of cricket. And this is a brilliant example of the craft involved. Take the leg break. It's a type of delivery that is pure artistry. You see the bowler here, Bert Rhodes, he spins the ball with such incredible skill that it literally changes direction mid-air. It just leaves the batsman completely baffled. It's like physics is magic.
And that same level of artistry, it's woven into the very tools of the game. The bats are carved from willow, and they're engineered for this perfect balance of power and grace. The balls, they're hand-stitched from cork and leather, all designed to create that perfect, deceptive spin. It really is a tradition of precision craftsmanship that's been passed down for generations.
And speaking of tradition, this particular match, it was witness to a truly historic and kind of poignant moment. The great Don Bradman, arguably the finest batsman to ever play the game, played his final test innings at Lord's. It was the end of an era, happening right there on that hallowed ground.
Bradman was just the latest in this long, unbroken chain of cricket icons. You can trace this lineage all the way back to the 1780s, with players like Silver Billy Beldam. So the men on this field, they weren't just playing a game, they were carrying a legacy that was centuries in the making. Okay, so with that huge sense of history as our backdrop, let's get back to the final, dramatic moments of the match. Let's see what they reveal about the true spirit of the game. So the weather turns. Rain starts to fall, delaying play, and that just adds another layer of drama to an already tense situation. But England refuses to surrender. Facing what seems like impossible odds, one batsman, Dennis Compton, stands as the last hope. He's fighting with pure grit and determination for every single run. But in the end, his heroic effort just isn't enough. The Australian lead is simply too huge to overcome. Australia secures the victory, and they claim the Ashes, which is the ultimate prize in this really fierce and storied rivalry.
So the match is over. Australia won. But the film makes this really powerful closing argument. It says the real winner isn't a team. No, the real winner is the spirit of cricket itself. It's the sportsmanship, the shared passion, the respect for tradition. That's what truly endures, long after everyone's forgotten the final score.
And that leaves us with a final thought, something to really reflect on. In any sport, really, in any competition at all, what's more important, the result you see on the scoreboard or the values and the spirit you uphold while you're playing? It's a question that goes way beyond the cricket pitch.